Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the 40K Cafe, and thank you, T, once again for the request. I know the other day I covered Dreadnoughts, and I said that I was going to separate the Dreadnoughts and Titans into a two-part video, so this part is going to be specifically on the Titans. I'm also going to openly disclose that I'm not going to be including the Night Houses within the Titans, just because I do believe that they can be considered their own unique organization, and there's enough lore behind them to go over their own video. Now, with that being said, let's get into it. The Titans of Warhammer 40k, or better known as the God Engine, serve under the Legio Titanicus. These are some of the Imperium's most powerful and unique classes of weaponry that they have at their disposal to use against the traitors or the enemies of the Imperium. First up on the list, we have the Warhound class Titan, which earns its name by his canine-like appearance or resemblance. These are commonly used as scouts for the Collegia Titanica. Where they lack in size and predominantly firepower, they make up for it in speed and often being deployed in packs of 2. But the rule of being deployed in packs of 2 is actually mostly a recent thing, for during the Siege of Terra, the Chaos and Traitor forces were deploying the Warhound Titans in packs of 10 or more. Again, where they lack in firepower and size, they make up for it in speed and numbers, which allows them to be able to take down much larger Titans. Next up, we have the Reaver class Titan, which roughly stands at about 26 meters tall. The Reaver Titan is the step up from the Warhound Titan. It is much more armored at the front, allowing it to be placed at the front of the battlefields, and is armed by a 16-man crew. It is meant to take a beating while also laying down its volley of fire, allowing the rest of the forces to push forward, seeing as well the plasma reactor is placed in the back, allowing it to not necessarily push deep into enemy lines on its own. Rest assured though, these are not scouts and are fully made for combat, so they can don and equip extreme firepower. So, moving onward, the next step up would be the Warbringer Nemesis class Titan. This stands between the Reaver and the Warlord Titan. These Titans are predominantly used for their long-range utilities. As you can see, it is equipped with a Quake Cannon, which is known for even taking down Titans in a single blow. Because of this, they are often used in siege warfare and or long-ranged combat scenarios. Next, we have the Warlord class Titan, which is said to dwarf even the Reaver Titan, as it stands at roughly 33 meters tall. But mind you, this isn't a 100% accurate size determination, as Imperial records have conflicting details as to what the true or average size of a Warlord Titan can be, because some records indicate that they can dwarf over 100 meters tall. Now, the Warlord Titan, although it is equipped with some heavy firepower and heavy artillery, their specialties consist of battling other Titans. Their shoulder and arm mounts allow them to have a multitude of weapon configurations, allowing them to specialize in certain deployments depending on the Titans which they are selected to go up against. Additionally, besides its weaponry and standard armaments, what makes it truly terrifying is that this is where void shielding becomes in place. The void shielding will allow the Warlord Titan to shrug off even the most devastating of blows and prevent any individuals from just walking up to its legs. You would have to disable the void shield first in order to be able to board the Warlord Titan. So, with shielding being able to shrug off the heaviest of blows and armaments that are capable of reducing armies to ash, it is no wonder it earned the title a Warlord Titan. Now for my personal favorite, from the Ordo Sinister, the Psi Titans. These are technically a variation of the Warlord class Titan, but are capable of unleashing psychic energy and weaponry against the enemies. These were developed in secrecy away from the Mechanicus and specialize in encountering any demonic forces or entities. They are operated by human psychers that are surgically wired into the machines and overall piloted by a princeps, which is always a psychic blank, otherwise known as a pariah. Next on the list, we have the Warmaster class Titan, which stands at roughly 41 meters tall. This might as well be a Warlord on steroids, for its void shielding now has 7 generators, has long-distance surface-to-air missiles, plasma cannons and plasma destructors, surface-to-air gun batteries, and a pair of twin turbo laser destructors. This Titan rightfully deserves the title God Engine. And lastly, you have your walking cathedrals and most devastating Titans, the Imperator or the Warmonger Titans. These are said to dwarf every single other Titan in stature, power, anything, for they stand at 150 meters tall. They carry the most heavy firepower, whether it be for close or long range. They also have the most well-trained princeps and crew that man it, capable of housing and hosting armies within its walls, void shields that dwarf any other Titan listed before it, and are capable of turning whole cities into rubble and dust. Even the weakest armaments that are placed on it are said to be able to destroy some of the most heavy fortified facilities or armored vehicles with little to no effort. But because of its sheer firepower, its size and stature, and the difficulty to manufacture, these are beyond rare. You rarely ever see one, and should you do, run away, although I'm sure it's not going to help much. I know this video was a little bit longer than usual, but thank you again, T, for the request. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you want to hear next, and as always, remember to follow for more.